That's no anonymous friend. That's my idiot Squire Sancho himself. How dare he? How could he? I'll just say that he is living proof that an abundance of proverbs makes no man wise. And to add to his faults, now betrayal? Sancho, I curse the day you were granted an insula to govern.
Whether or not that is Sancho, are you prepared to come to terms with the conclusion so many people are making? That this is a mistake, that this life of a knight is not yours to live. Think about your sheep. Think about the reality of their wool you can feel with your fingers. Do your visions of knight errantry feel like this? Or are they rather surrounded by what you call enchantment? What many of us are beginning to realize is something called mental illness. We have pills for you, Mr. Quixote. We have books to read, non-fiction. We have classes, programs, universities. All here for you, all to cure you. Are you ready, Mr. Quixote? Or should I say, Alonso Quixana the Good? On Sanity, we choose to pull away our cameras at the breaking point of our patients. The experience can be exhausting, not only for them, but also for our viewers. Needless to say, Don Quixote, formerly known as the Knight of the Sorrowful Face, came to his wits during our interview. Tragically, and for reasons no doubt unrelated to our investigation, Mr. Quixote passed away shortly after finding his sanity. Next, our path of exploration has led us to what may be the most difficult case ever attempted by Sanity. The victory of science over the human mind does not come without its difficult battles. I remind you that a battle lost is not the end of a war. Prepare yourself for a disturbing reminder of the world not yet prepared for reality. I now present my interview with a leading exponent for illusion, Jesus of Nazareth. Well, thanks for joining us today, Jesus. I must say I've been intrigued by your case for some time now, and I'm sorry that we have to meet under such circumstances.
The Son of Man must suffer before everything is accomplished. This is how it is written.
Right. Well, you haven't been sentenced quite yet, so let's not be too morbid about it. And just between you and me, if our little chat goes well, you may get off easy. You've been upsetting many important people, but I do have the power to ease their tempers.
You would have no power unless it were given to you. I lay down my life. No one can take it from me.
Well, we're not really getting off on the right foot now, are we? I had wanted to help you, so let's just move to a few questions. First, you claim to be the Son of God. Is this correct?
If you say so.
I didn't say so. I merely said that you had said... Never mind. Let's start with something simple, shall we? There's been some talk in Palestine of the Kingdom of God, it is called. It's causing quite the political controversy among your people, and most sources cite you as its main proponent. Can you describe this kingdom, as you call it? As far as I can tell, Rome is the real voice of power in your country. Is there room for another power?
To what shall I compare it? The kingdom of God is like a mustard seed that someone took and sowed in the garden. It grew and became a tree, and the birds of the air made nests in its branches. It is also like the yeast that a woman took and mixed in with 3 measures of flour until all of it was leavened.
Well, that's very cute. I realize this is probably a traumatic time for you. We all need fantasies here and there to escape the world on occasion. I come across this all the time.
Escape? The kingdom of God is not of this world, but it's among us. Perhaps you cannot see it.
Interesting thing, Sight is, I just met a fellow who until recently thought he saw giants and castles, and that he himself was a knight. Yes, sight can be most deceptive.
The heart is deceptive above all things.
Yes, quite. But that's besides the point. How can you claim to be king of any sort of kingdom, much less Messiah, as some had until recently named you, if you find yourself on the path to crucifixion? In my profession, I come across plenty of people who claim to be kings. Walk around any major city and you will find many such kings. It's not too late to say that it was all a mistake. That it was really all an exaggeration. We have pills for you.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Me? Kill you? What kind of accusation is this? You were the one on trial investigation here. I am the one trying to help you. Trying to cure you of what must be a number of diagnosable ailments. I can think of several, in fact. If you aren't ready to plead insanity, then you are killing yourself. My help can only extend so far. My workload is just massive. The number of clients I could be spending this time curing.
Learn from me. I am gentle and humble in heart. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light.
Yes, well that will just be fine. Do you know what kind of ratings I get? And now we'll just throw that all away and become a disciple of a crucified would-be Messiah. That's fantastic. Why don't they just put you in charge?
I tell you, from now on you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power, coming on the clouds from heaven. All authority in heaven and on earth.
No! Not listening. No, you're wrong. You're the one who's crazy. Yes, yeah, I know what's wrong with you. I know what's wrong with you.
Like I said, not everyone is ready for reality. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Dr. Darby Lawrence. I'll see you next time on Sanity.